Good afternoon, City Council and staff. Thank you for helping us with that translation. My name is Abraham. I live in Ward 3. I'm a member of Community Service Organization Orange County. I'm here for two purposes. Again, to continue demanding justice for Noe Rodriguez, who was killed by Santa Ana PD officers Luis Casillas and Isaac Ibarra, December 1st, 2024. The family and their attorneys still have not received a report from the officers. We are still demanding justice for Noe. Secondly, we're demanding that you vote no on the amendments proposed in item 29 of the agenda because it's insane. I cannot emphasize how insane I felt reading these amendments, okay? First of all, let's talk about the language changes. They want to remove the commission's complete and prompt access to SAPD records. They want to remove the authority of the independent oversight director to conduct investigations, including their ability to compel the production of evidence and subpoenaing witnesses. This is terrible. They're literally taking away the commission and director's ability to conduct investigations. The commission can no longer independently investigate complaints that allege misconduct. They can only review and make recommendations on SAPD internal affairs investigations, meaning that they have to wait months for SAPD's internal affairs to finish their own investigation. They can't actually do their own. They can only make recommendations. They can only comment on what's going to be submitted to the city if there's enough time, if SAPD internal affairs gets it to them on time. Again, to that point, they have to ask the oversight director. The commission has to ask the oversight director to ask the chief of police to initiate an internal affairs investigation according to the language of these changes. If the chief decides to entertain that idea, then the commission can only review certain types of cases if the police department internal affairs sustains findings of alleged misconduct. In other words, we have to trust that SAPD is going to police themselves. Really? I cannot stress this enough. We have seen that they cannot be trusted to do that. We have seen that they cannot be trusted to investigate themselves. The Culichi Town incident that people have been talking about tonight. 2 minors were sexually assaulted by off-duty SAPD officers, okay? The family called 911 to report them, and when other officers arrived to the scene, they would turn off their body cameras. They would turn them in different directions to make sure that evidence incriminating those officers was not properly recorded. And then when the investigation by Internal Affairs was conducted, a commander from the SAPD alleged that the head of Internal Affairs at the time, Robert Rodriguez, was delaying this investigation intentionally. Not only that, but the Internal Affairs investigation ultimately concluded that the officers conducted no wrongdoing. So we have evidence from 5 years ago that SAPD cannot be trusted to investigate themselves. We know this already, and it's not the only case. It's not going to be the only case unless we vote no on 29. That's what we want you to do tonight. No on 29, justice for Noe Rodriguez, protect police oversight.